Hi friends, in this video, today we are going to see about figures of speech. So without wasting any time, do you know what is figures of speech? It is a rhetorical device that achieves a special effect by using words in distinctive ways. We use figures of speech every day in our own writing and conversation. 7 to 8 types of figures of speech. We are going to see simile, metaphor, personification, alliteration, onomatopoeia, hyperbole, idioms, and etc. What is simile? A simile is a form of figurative language in which a comparison is made between two things which have something in common using the words like or as. So, if we see the examples, in the first examples, today I am feeling as fresh as a daisy. In this example, I am comparing myself that I am feeling fresh as a daisy. In the second example, we can see my best friend is stubborn as a mule. In this example, I am comparing my best friend to a mule. This metaphor. A metaphor is a form of figurative language. A metaphor is a rhetorical device in which the object, idea, or situation is referred to directly as something it is not. Do you know the metaphor is also used for comparison? But in this figure of speech, the difference between metaphor and simile is we do not use like or as in metaphor. In simile we use like or as. If we see the example, your friend is just a big baby. Here we are comparing your friend to a big baby. But we are not using as or like in this example. If we see the second one, Johnny's mouth is one huge food factory. In this example also, we are not using like or as, but we are comparing Johnny's mouth to a huge factory. This is a tricky one. Personification is when human characteristics are attributed to an inanimate object. It is used to convey the meaning that an item or thing has performed an action when it is reality it has not. So basically in this personification, guys, we just attribute, we use human characteristics to make it very realistic. If we see the first example, the sun peeked happily from behind the cloud. The sun cannot peek. But for the sake of this sentence, we are using personification. Alliteration. It is a very easy one. Alliteration is a repetition of a sound or letter within a sentence. The sound appears at the beginning of adjacent words or words which are very closely concerned. In one first example, we can see the all words in the sentence is starting with the letter L. The sentence I would read out for you. Lazy leaping lizards like licking luscious lollipops. In the second example also, all the words in the sentence are starting with the letter K. That is, the killer kangaroos kick colas. Onomatopoeia. When sounds are spelled out at words, or when words describing sounds actually sound like the sounds they describe. For examples, I bowled a strike, crash. The pin poked the balloon and pop. The fireworks lit up the sky, boom, boom, boom. What is hyperbole? This is a very good one and a very interesting also. A figure of speech that uses exaggeration to express strong emotion, to make a point, or to evoke humor. An extravagant statement, a figure of speech not intended to be taken literally. The king's nose was 3 feet long. My dad can lift up to 2 tons. And the third example is that boy runs even for. What is simile? A simile is a form of figurative language in which a comparison is made between two things which have something in common using the words like or as. So, if we see the examples, in the first examples, today I am feeling as fresh as a daisy. In this example, I am comparing myself that I am feeling fresh. Let's see what is understatement. When someone uses the figurative language of understatement, they are using language which does not convey the full meaning of what they are talking about. What is being said is described with a lesser strength than what is reality or what is expected. If we see the example, the first example is she is a night owl. Second is the sun is a golden hour. And the third is the wheels of justice turn slowly. What is imagery? Language that appeals to the senses. Imagery is when words or language is used to appeal to one or all of the five senses. The five senses are sight, touch, taste, smell, or sound. Theodore Taylor provides the reader with imagery when he describes the sound of the ship being top-towed. Imagery is also used when Taylor had Desmody describing the K of Blink Philip. Let's take a look at its example. The sight. The blood corpse emerged slowly from the muddy molded grave. Touch. Slowly she caressed the baby's silky smooth cheek. Smell. Every time she ate pizza, the garlic emanated from her pores for days. Taste. He frowned as the putrid state of Brussels sprout persisted on his tongue. Hearing. The cracking of the fire and the popping of the logs filled the silence. For all today. I hope you found the video interesting. If you found the video interesting, do like this video and do share it with your friends. Bye. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe.